welcome to my channel, Shinestar Collections. And today, well, not today, but yesterday, is release day for Xikers. I really wanted to film for the first day, but Friday was rough, working wise. So I was a little bit too tired, and I did not want to do a lazy sounding video for Xikers because they don't deserve that. So it is second day. It is the day after, and I'm going to make sure this is up. So it is up on Saturday, which is the day after their release. So I'm so happy. I did go ahead and pick up 3 copies. I did want to get at least one more when I was at the pop-up here in Chicago. But I just went on and said, you said 3 copies, get 3 copies. Even though I kind of want a couple from Target, but the Targets are not stocked. And at least not in Chicago. I don't know what's going on anywhere else, but they are not stocked. I think one of the locations had 2. The locations I went to had none. So, I mean, I don't know. I don't know if that's on, I don't know who that's on. I don't know if that's on Hello 2 or KQ or a mixture of both, but nobody had hardly no albums. Now, if they all sold out, that would be awesome. But somehow, I really don't think that. But anyway, we're going to go on and get started. So they have 3 versions now. KQ. They have these out. These look so similar. Like, I was looking at them at the store and I was like, wait a minute. This one looks more orange. This one, of course, is blue, and this one looks red. So let's go with the blue version first, because I don't know. I like darker colors, so I'm just gonna start with the darker color. So yeah, I'm so excited. As I do the flip through, I will go through the track list and stuff. I wanted to just say Xikers put out another banger album. I did play it at least 3 times. For You Hear a Little Noise, I am streaming right now on Station Head and on Bugs for them. I really do hope they make Billboard, because they don't have, I don't want to say they don't have any chance at music shows this week, but the chance is very slim because 2 of the music shows are canceled, and this coming week, and then Chuseok is right after that, so, and there's a lot of competition out there. So, the usual pizza box styling. There's the front. There's the back. House of Tricky, watch out. And there is the side. So, yeah. Oh, this album is amazing. It's really good, though. They are really... Uh-oh. There's an exclusive. Hold on. They have really established themselves as a group separate from their big brothers, and that is amazing. Here's a big poster. Let's see. Oh, okay. I could put it next to their last one because I have Trial and Error up. Ooh, this is the... So I try my best to open up things. Look at... sorry if you didn't see that poster completely. I'm so sorry. I tried my best. Okay, let's look at the book. I guess everything is in this little fold, so I will go through that after I go through the photo book. Ugh. And make sure that you can see. Okay. House of Tricky, watch out, the 4th mini album. I can't believe we're already on mini album 4 for the youngins who are growing up way too fast. So, the album is spectacular. It's so funny because Xikers, like ATEEZ, continues to come out with great albums. And this is only their 4th release. And like I said, they really established their sound. I think they've established themselves as amazing performers. And you know, they come from good stock, of course. So, NJ? Okay. Changbin's light hair. Well, I always pull Juyeon, so I'm pretty sure I will get a Juyeon card. Even if I don't get, like an album card or whatever, I'm pretty sure I will pull at least one Juyeon card with his hair. What was I gonna say? Yeah, they've really established themselves, and I'm just really proud of them. That because they've established themselves separate from ATEEZ, people can judge them on their own merits and not on the fact that they are ATEEZ little brothers, even though it's cute to just say ATEEZ little brothers because, you know, ATEEZ is now a Changbin or senior group. So, okay. And, so yeah, they're just so talented though. KQ, if you don't like anything else about KQ knows how to find talent. That is one thing that you cannot doubt them on. They have a good eye for talent. Obviously, the visuals are visualing, especially with Zoom in here. Yeah, they've just grown up so fast. Like, I feel like, not that I'm trying to necessarily compare the trajectory between the two of them, but I feel like that this might be their album, kind of like ATEEZ's 4th album with, what is that, All to Action, which was the album of Wonderland. I feel like this might be a turning point for Xikers, just like Wonderland was kind of a turning point for ATEEZ. And even though ATEEZ didn't win anything for Wonderland, they did establish themselves, I believe, in the K-pop industry, and that's when people really started paying attention. So, only difference is that ATEEZ did win 2 awards for their 3rd album, or for Wave. They won 2 awards. That's when they won their first music show. So, of course, I was thinking like, oh, you know, maybe Xikers will win for their 3rd album, and, you know, it just didn't happen. But I think I really do have faith that they will win their first music show. Hopefully it will happen this era. What I really love about Xikers, like I said, is that they have established themselves with their sound. And I feel like that Xikers is so much more my taste as far as the music that they're putting out. It's got a rock vibe. It's hard. It's, you know, if anything, it's very much anti fifth gen, because the fifth gen is all about more softer sounds, maybe more poppy sounds. You know, certainly the groups that are really, really popular for the fifth gen, as far as the boy groups are concerned, ZB1, you know, TWS, you know, Boy Next Door, are all more poppy, you know, groups. But Xikers is so anti-poppy. And not that I don't like pop music. Like I've said plenty of times, I am a pop music connoisseur. I mean, I'm a Durrani, so of course I love me some poppy music. But I also don't really enjoy corny. And Xikers has not made not one corny song yet. Like, their songs are just so like hard hitting. Oh, Hunter. And they are just, they're unapologetic is the best way I could put it. Boombastic is what's the other word I could use. Sorry, words are not wording at 3 a.m. But yeah, I'm so happy for them. Just, you know, really establishing themselves. I'm trying not to be too repetitive, as I'm sure my ATEEZ video of them is very repetitive. I know that for a fact. But yeah, Yeosang, the red hair. I do love Yeosang's red hair. The maknae has grown up very fast. But this concept, and I'm not gonna say, because, you know, I'm still fairly new to K-pop, so I'm not too sure how many groups have done like a horror concept, boy group or girl group wise. Not too many, I will say. And Xikers, you know, by you know, them coming out with this album in September, right before Halloween, it's just so it's on brand. Let's just put that away. It's on brand. So it's funny because I'm not a person, it's weird, I think I mentioned this before, I'm a metal fan. So, you know, metal fans typically are into horror. I'm not. And when Xikers, the last couple of episodes, did their Tricky House shows, and it was the zombie show, I'm gonna be completely honest, I was terrified. So I haven't even watched the last episode because I was so scared the first episode, and I watched it in the middle of the day. I'm a chicken. So but I am gonna watch it because I do want to see what happens, so I am gonna put it on and watch it. But it was something. But yeah, so here's the track list. So Watch Out is an intro, which is the title track. It is amazing. I especially love the switch up at the end. It was very unexpected, but it's kind of like, you know, that last 30 seconds they talk about how with ATEEZ, which is that same thing where they have that, like, they just go off in that last part of the song, for them, which means location. That's what I heard, and a lot of the storyline, which I really want to get into. I guess I could, because the ATEEZ storyline is kind of, well, I think I mentioned how I was kind of disappointed with this part of the storyline. But I guess kind of now that ATEEZ is kind of idle with the storyline, I could try to get into Xikers storylines. It really does seem interesting. So yeah, watch out. Title track. Back Off is amazing. Really, really love it. The song that really stood out to me on this album, though, is Bittersweet. Bittersweet is like, I was just thinking to myself how it is, it's very rock sounding, and I love it. It's kind of like, now I'm not a musician, so this might even sound right coming out of my mouth. I want to say it's like I think they call it like a double time, drum. I'll put a clip in there of how it sounds. Just in case you don't know how it sounds. But also they did a clip, I think it was like a minute and a half clip of Bittersweet, and they got over 4 million views on this clip. So, and that was impressive. That was really, really impressive. So I think other people were just as interested in Bittersweet as we were as roadies. So hopefully that will get people to at least stream the album, if not buy it. So Sandcastle, really cute song. It sounds very 5th gen, to be completely honest, but it's not corny, which I love. It's sweet. I really like it. I was thinking that when I first heard the highlight medley, that Sandcastle would be, because they usually do 2 songs for every release so far. And I was thinking that Sandcastle, kind of like what they did with the second album, name escapes me right now, but the one with Do or Die. They did Do or Die, and they did Homeboy as the other title track. So, and Hang Around, great song also. Like I said, I've listened to it a couple of times. I've been streaming it, but I played it in the car a couple of times when I was going around today from store to store working. The song that's like really sticking out to me is Bittersweet. I forgot to mention that what Bittersweet reminds me of, and don't laugh, just the double time, I think I'm saying that, the double time of the album, or the song, reminds me of Beautiful People by Marilyn Manson. That's what the song, like the drum, that's all I'm saying, the drum of it. And of course there's like the guitar element, which I am just such a fan of, and so I really, really love it. So, oh yeah, okay, there's a postcard. So, here's a postcard, yay! It looks so adorable. Back in there, and then here's the CD, which is gorgeous. It looks like If some of you are as old as I am, or at least older, you remember like some of the cartoons. It reminds me of like Scooby-Doo, like the font. I'm not sure what kind of font that is, but the font and then the swirl reminds me of like a Scooby-Doo cartoon. But it's a pretty color. Really love the color. I'm assuming, oh, yes, they did an envelope. Yay! I'm gonna pull out the contents. I'm gonna make sure everything's face down. Looks like it is. Yay! Let's see. Okay, so we have our very famous Xikers magnet, which I guess is going to be a staple with them. They're going to always do magnets. Here's the cards over here. There's some gorgeous stickers here. I hope that was in frame. I'm sorry. I'm sorry if it wasn't in frame. There's another sticker there. So here's the flip book. I'm not going to really even attempt it since I'm still kind of recovering. But yeah, there it is. They're just appearing in there, and that's cute. Oh yes, they're going to do a flip book every time, which is cute. Okay, I'm so excited about the cards. So, if you remember from my, what is it? My storing video for everybody else that wasn't ATEEZ, then you might remember that I said that I would only collect 1/9 set, which is which I decided to do. I believe that's the Hello Kitty 2 exclusive, the crown version. So I'm only doing the crown version, and then I'm gonna do the 3 members. Might do a couple of Seiyuns along the way, but my main 3 members are gonna be Yeosang, Sumin, and Hunter. And the only reason why I'm doing that is because, well, not only do I need to cut down on collecting so much of Xikers, but also because Jonghyun's not back, so I'm going to go ahead and just do my top 3 at this point. So, okay, so, and since I have an A4 for them now, it just makes more sense for 3 members in a 9 pocket too. So, all right, so let's see what we got. We have first pull of the era. Seiyun. I knew you were gonna pop up, buddy. This guy, I always get Seiyun. Always, always, always get Seiyun. So I feel like I should have said I was gonna collect Seiyun. So yeah. And then Yuujin, sorry. Oh, I can't see. Yuujin. That's the next one. And then, so I'm not going to get a crown card? Seriously, Hello Kitty 2. The crown card is the Hello Kitty 2 exclusive, and it's not in this album. Hold on a second. Let me just make sure that I didn't forget something. Wow. All right, Hello Kitty 2. Okay. I feel like that I should have got, because they usually do the Hello Day 2 exclusive and the Hello Day 2 album. Okay. Alright. Well, here's the pop-up exclusive. And we have Hunter. Hunter is so cute. Yeah, so you know, the phone versions are cute, but this is not the one I really wanted to collect, so I'm kind of like, the crown versions are the ones I really wanted, so I'm kind of disappointed about that I don't have a crown version. I want to say, unless I'm wrong, I mean, we just had a comeback for ATEEZ a few months ago, and I want to say that we got the Hello Day 2 exclusive and the US exclusive in each album, even when buying them from the pop-up. Maybe I'm wrong. I bought 4 albums of Golden Hour. Ugh, okay. Well, that means I might have to go on and get at least 3 more versions, which I hate because I at least want to try to pull, you know, they're going to be relatively inexpensive in the next couple of weeks. People be trying to unload them like they do with ATEEZ with the Hello 82, the Hello 82 versions, or yes, the Hello 82 inclusions, which is the crown version and a US exclusive. Because I'm pretty sure the call-in, it says it, the basic photo card. Okay, it says on the label, actually. I guess I should have read. Yeah, basic photo card, 2 of 16, the call-in version. Random 1, is that 1 out of 16? No, 1 out of 9, okay. Alright, that really sucks, but what do I expect from Hello Day? Well, I could hardly find any at my Target, because I looked online last night before I went to bed to see if I could find any at the local Targets. There isn't a lot of them out there, so. Alright. So I'm assuming the inclusions are the same, except for the postcard. There's that concept. That is the the callback to fireworks. That Noria, or I am the one. That's what it reminds me of. People were talking about that on Twitter and laughing about it, how it looked very much like fireworks. And it was funny that when we started getting the concept photos and everything for this album, honestly, the way they were looking, I was like, KQ, you are not about to put these kids in a mature concept. But thankfully, it is a concept that is appropriate for their age, because they're not ready for the mature concept yet. So, but this is just a fun concept. Like I said, I'm not into horror or anything, but for anybody that's into like horror and scary things and spooky things, this is right up your alley. Oh, I also should say that the red version, oh, you can see it right there, reminds me a lot of a spider web, which is adorable. There's the card, so I'll put those to the side. There's the sticker. Now the flip books are different, So here's the flip book. Again, not really good at flipping. So when you grab your copy, please flip. Please flip the right way. Gonna put all the inclusions back in, except for the cards. Now I think about it, I think that is how Golden Hour was, that it was just 2 cards and then the pop-up exclusive card. I think the reason why I don't remember is because I didn't buy any pop-up exclusives for Golden Hour. Yeah, did I buy? I think I only bought a couple because yeah, I did. I only bought a couple. So I remember I bought 2 digipacks and I bought 2 regular versions. So that's why I don't remember. So it was the same thing. Oh, I just hate that so much though because I really wanted the ground cards. So gonna have to find some versions to get the crown cards. Okay, so let's go on and go through. I had to stop and check my camera and the battery was low. Oh, really should show a poster. Hold on a second. Again, haphazard unboxing. I'm trying. So, let's look at the Bulnoria Inspire picture and concept. It very much is giving fireworks. The colors are basically the same, which I remember I called the Bulnoria concept, the ATEEZ curtains concept. And that very much is giving off ATEEZ curtains. I don't know if you could see the cards in there. I just kind of adjusted. So when I was looking at the camera, I had them out of frame, so I was trying to keep them in frame. So I don't want to make this unboxing too long. It's already awkward enough. Plus the last video for me was over 2 hours, especially my rant. So I don't want to do a very long unboxing, but it's going to be longer anyway. Because I am just awkward with unboxings. I don't know why I haven't learned to do unboxings. Even when I had full mobility of my arm, I still didn't do unboxings exactly correctly. Which is why I said I wasn't going to do them. But I usually don't buy, for the exception of ATEEZ really, and Xikers. I don't really buy anybody's album the first day anymore, because I just kind of think to myself what albums that I really want in my collection. I've been going back and forth with trying to buy Jaehyun's album, or wanting to buy Jaehyun's album rather. I absolutely adore Jaehyun's album, so I've been wanting to buy it. But I did buy Taemin's album. I bought Taemin's album, just the box version, which I will, I'll just go through in the collective haul, because I have seen a couple unboxings on it. I saw Shawwall, their unboxing, and that's the reason why I decided to buy it in the first place. So yes, I won't do like, you know, a formal unboxing. I'll just go through it in my collective haul, because I love Taemin. I don't collect Taemin, but I wanted to support him because the album is amazing, and also because he's with a brand new company. He's away from SM, so I was just like, yes, I'm definitely gonna support. I was gonna support anyway because I do love Taemin, and my bestie is a huge Shawwall / Taemin fan, so yeah, Sumin looked amazing. Sorry, Sumin. Jinji looks amazing. They just look too grown. They're already grown, guys. I feel like, oh my gosh, they're just so grown already. Yeah, I'm just so proud of them, though. This album is just really, really incredible. And I feel like that, unfortunately, Yeonu, I feel like that they're not getting the attention that they deserve, being part of the 5th gen, because of what I talked about earlier, with the most of the 5th gen sounds is being so chill and so poppy and so, songs under 3 minutes. I want to say Witch, and I think Bittersweet is under 3 minutes, so it's not really, a lot of the music is more about the challenges, even with the 3rd gen artists that are starting to come back. Taemin, Baekhyun, oh my god, Baekhyun's album, oh my gosh, okay. But, everybody wants to do a challenge, and so a lot of the songs are under 3 minutes, and so I guess that's something we just need to get used to. It's not really so much the thing of a song under 3 minutes that bugs me as much as a song that doesn't have any substance. And a lot of the songs that seem to be popular that are coming out from especially the 5th gen groups do not have substance. That is not the case with Xikers, by the way. Xikers music definitely has substance. They have a full storyline that they have started to really delve into. And the one thing I appreciate about Xikers is that really their message about being outcast or being different has pretty much been their mantra through their short little career. They have talked about being the ones that are looked at, or being the ones that are frowned upon, or different, like I said. So it kind of reminds me of, like, being a metalhead in high school, and how I used to stand out like a sore thumb with my rock t-shirt and my torn jeans back in the late 80s. Dating myself, but it's true. It's true. So they are definitely, like I said, establishing themselves as I think that they're into kind of that more rock concept, which I adore, or excuse me, rock sound, not really rock concept, but just a rock sound. For me, between like Rockstar, Do or Die, with the last album, the last album was more of a hip-hop vibe for Trial and Error. I can't think off the top of my head if there was a song that had kind of a rock vibe on it, because Red Sun was just, oh my god, Red Sun was amazing. Don't Stop was the, We Don't Stop was the title track, but Red Sun was definitely my favorite song last album. And I don't think they had if I'll probably just correct it in the edits because I want to say they had maybe one that was like kind of a rockier vibe. I don't know, Break a Leg. Yes, sorry. I just thought about it. Break a Leg had kind of like a rock vibe to it, and it was the last song. It was very sentimental too, and I think it was their nod to Jonghyun, who I miss dearly. But the understanding was that he's not ready to come back. He's still having problems with his leg, and I guess he doesn't have not mobility, but just I think like what he's having. I think they said he's having pain when he dances and stuff. So we knew that like when he unfortunately tore his knee. I'm gonna say he tore the ligaments in his knee or something, and he had surgery. We knew it was gonna be a long way back. But we started seeing them, so everybody got excited, especially this last time around. We still don't see him in the show, which I think is kind of ridiculous. But here's the track list again, by the way. You know, we kind of knew once they did say something, because it was this kind of, I don't know why the Korean companies, all of them, and that includes KQ, they don't like to say anything when a member's just not there. Like, it's just so weird. They could have put out a statement. They had us kind of guessing because we did it last comeback. I believe, what was it, like the concept picture we saw, the I know I remember seeing, I thought I saw 10, I didn't see 10. So it was definitely 9. It was like the outline that they put out first. And with this one, we found out from like how many cards we looked at. We saw one of 9, and we're like, Jonghyun's not part of this comeback either. So yeah, I don't know why they do it that way, but once people really put up kind of a stink is finally when KQ said, okay, fine, we'll tell you what's going on. It's like, why don't you tell us what's going on in the beginning? Okay, but anyway. All right, let's turn over these cards. We have Yeosang. Yay, I get one of my biases. So I also got the Hunter card, so I will keep it, even though he looks kind of washed out there, and I don't understand why. But I guess I'm a little used to it now. And there is Suman. Okay, I pulled both my biases, so that's a good sign. And then I have Seiyun. I pulled Seiyun for my call-in card. Okay, I'm excited. Here is the last version. So this is the red version. This one looks more like a tunnel, actually. And, okay. So yeah, I want Jonghyun to get better, so I am not rushing him, but I feel like KQ really should just, go on and tell us that, before you start dropping teaser photos and all that, just say, okay, he's not going to be part of the comeback. That's it. If I remember correctly, when Minky was on hiatus, and Fireworks was about to come out, we were told ahead of time that he wasn't going to participate. And everybody, of course, we were upset, but we knew he was on hiatus for his anxiety. And, they told us, and we were, of course, we weren't happy with it, but we were okay with it because we wanted him to get the proper rest that he needed. So, I don't know. Like I said, let's do things backwards. I hope this is the... Is it? Oh no, okay. I wish they would have had, here's the poster, sorry. I do like the all black outfits though. The all black outfits is what kind of threw me off because I'm like, no, no, no. No mature concepts for them. The styling of what they're wearing in the music video is adorable. And so I was kind of hoping that, oh, you know, maybe, let me just go through the inclusions first. Like I said, awkward. So I did the book before the inclusions on the first one, and then I did the inclusions before the book. Here's the red album. And there's the CDs. Like I said, the first one reminds me of Scooby-Doo. The second one was a spider web. And this one reminds me of like a tunnel. Like it reminds me of maybe the bottom of a well. This one. And then... here's the envelope with the inclusions in it. Oh, I hate that I have to buy more albums. I really didn't want to buy that many. I still have trial and error albums over here. So there's that sticker. There's the magnets there. House of Tricky. So proud. And then here is my half-ass flip book flipping. Watch somebody else's unboxing to get a full a full look at the flip book. Please. Okay, last book. Okay. I want to make sure it's in frame, so I'm sorry, I'm pushing the kids out of frame. Yeah, this one was giving deja vu and it kind of scared me. But I am so glad that it was a scary concept and not a mature one. Like I said, they're not ready for that. I'm sure they can pull it off, but they're not ready for it. Okay. I hope that's in frame. I haven't pulled a single Juyeon yet, but I feel like Juyeon will be in this pile because I usually pull Juyeon. Kind of do want at least one. Well, you know, I'll have the crown card, but kind of want at least one of Juyeon. I really just didn't, as I was saying in my storing video, as much as I love the kids, and I do love them, adore them dearly, I just can't collect all versions cards. It's just too much, especially now that KQ has given them 3 versions of the album instead of 2. So it's just another set of cards to collect, and I'm just like, nope, not doing it. So I'm gonna stick with my 3 biases. You know, I'll pick up cards here and there, but I'm just not gonna do all 9. Um, because these cards are, you know, the regular, I think it's Hiker, Tricky, and X version. I don't know which one is which. Maybe I'll just slip it in there on the edits and I'll find out. You know, it's just too much. And I just can't. I don't want to do it, especially since I decided that I was going to collect more ATEEZ. And, yeah, I just can't do it, especially after touring. And, you know, I'm still buying concert tickets. Not right this minute. I mean, I did want to buy tickets for Kiss of Life, but I wasn't able to. I know they sold out for pre-sale days. I wanted to take my daughter. My daughter wanted to go. And I wanted to go because I do like Kiss of Life. But I couldn't get tickets on the first day. And I'm pretty sure they are sold out overall. I'll give a look today. But, yeah, I don't know. He looks so cute here. Same. Oh, he's so cute. So yeah, I don't know. Eugene? Come on now. Hello. My little baby is just growing up. I don't like it. I don't like it. My little candy cane baby. Yes, I know. They're growing up. I know. I don't like to be reminded that they're growing up, rather. Because I wasn't a stan of ATEEZ when ATEEZ was in their baby stage. I went backwards for ATEEZ's baby stage. So, you know, I had to look at all, I had to look at all the old video and the V lives and stuff to get ATEEZ being babies. Hunter is definitely, they're definitely pushing the older, more mature vibe, especially with Hunter. And he's one of the babies. He's one of the Maknae. He's part of the Maknae line. Kind of like what they did with San. When San started really maturing and stuff, they kind of pushed the sex symbol vibe on San. And I think they're doing the same with Hunter. Is Hunter the fan fairy of Xikers? I don't know. I mean, I'm a roadie. I do pay attention, so I don't know. He is kind of the one that people kind of like San say, you know, he stands out performance-wise. So, but this guy does too. I want to say maybe between the two of them. And maybe Benjay also. When I look at reactors, they always point to one of the 3 to really stand out in the video, especially for the choreo parts. So yeah, yay. Really excited and happy for the young guys, the young brothers, the youngins, like I said. Really happy about this album. And I really hope we can get at least one music show for them. Like one music show win. Like just get the first win out the way, because I always feel like, you know, what they say in everything, when you get the first one out the way, and you feel better. So let's go on and wrap this up with the last 3 pulls. So what do we got? So we got the first card, which is Minjae. I had to adjust my eyes, and most of it was Hyunwoo, but it is Minjae. And then Jinchik. I never pull Jinchik, so this is so weird that I have a Jinchik card. I feel like with all the cards that I've collected, I never had a Jinchik card. I know last year I had to buy almost all of Jinchik's cards since I did not pull a Jinchik card. And then last card. What did I tell you? What did I tell you? He always comes home. Always. And he is part of my bias line. So he's home. It's funny because I always pull Junmin for an exclusive. I always pull Juyeon for an exclusive. Like for last era for the Cowboy exclusive. Just gonna move these back in frame. For the Cowboy exclusive, I pulled them. So, and then I think second era we had the Rose cards. They were the Target cards. I pulled them in that one. And what was the other one? The other one was... The very first one, I only bought one album for the first one, so I didn't pull Juyeon the first one. But because I was still like kind of like in my feel about like I didn't want to do too much for Xikers as they were. I wasn't, you know, I cared, I should say. I wouldn't really necessarily call myself a roadie in the beginning, but I did pay attention during debut, and I really fell in love with them. So, yes, there we go. I knew he was going to come home. I knew it. So, I kind of want, at least I did pull my biases, so of course I have to get my biases cards for the other two. It's going to probably be hard to get their cards for the call-in version, because the call-in version is the pop-up exclusive. And probably people who are bigger roadies than me probably wouldn't be willing to trade unless, you know, Seiyun or Hunter is their bias. Because I would trade any of these really for my top two. Hunter is my third one, so I kind of do want to keep Hunters. But now I am willing to trade these two for those two if I can get them. Because I don't plan on buying more albums, at least not from the Hello D2 pop-up. I just can't do it. I really shouldn't do it for Target either. But because I don't have any Target cards, because I don't have the Crown version, I'm going to have to at least buy a couple, if not all three. But let's see, my favorite concept, all of them are great. But I feel like this might be my favorite, these two. So we'll see what happens. But that is the end of this unboxing. I want to thank you for joining me. Hope it wasn't too awkward for you, but you know, I tried my best. Please listen to the album if you haven't. Please stream on Spotify if you can. At least join a station head. I believe today, I know yesterday, one of the ATEEZ station head fan bases collaborated with Xikers station head fan base, and they streamed together. And I think they're going to do the same thing today too. So please just help us out, please. Stream the video, stream the song, Shazam. And if you can help us out with the Korean side of things, then please do that also. So yes, thank you for joining me. Like and subscribe if you want to, and I will talk to you soon. Bye.